It's beer o'clock on Real Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Namibia Breweries Limited, and it's their Windhoek lager, coming in at 4% ABV. What's interesting about this beer, with it being Namibia in Africa, there's the bottle cap, is that it's been brewed under the German Reichsgebot purity law from Germany. So what we have here is a beer brewed with water, malted barley and hops. Sounds great. Why is it then using the purity law? Well, it's probably quite simple. A lot of the country, a lot of the world years ago was divided up into just a few countries that kind of ruled the world. Belgium ruled a lot of countries, so did Germany, and of course then you had the Great British, who more or less ruled a lot of the countries around the world. And I'm probably guessing here that Germany was in charge of Namibia, or this area of Namibia at the time, and they brewed the beer according to the Reichsgebot, and it's just stayed in place. Light coloured lager, 4% ABV, big bubbles climbing around in that glass up to the surface. It's a one finger white head. Let's get the aroma. And it's a slight skunkiness, unfortunately, from the green glass. You can have a beer with the purity law if you want, but why go to all that trouble? Why go to using the Reichsgebot, the purity law, when you're just going to put your beer in green glass? Light escapes, or light reacts with the bottle, creeps into the bottle, damages the hops, and is left with this slightly skunky aroma to the beer, which is not really good enough, is it? Let's dive in. Cheers. And it's exactly what I was expecting, really. A regular, one of those what I call premium lagers, where they're not really premium at all. The whole world just went about brewing the same thing for decades. Everybody strived to produce this style, this very peculiar style of beer, which is not very tasty at all. They're all trying to follow either Budweiser or Stella Artois into producing just a beer that is refreshing. It's got a attacking carbonation that really kind of fizzes on the tongue. There's a bit of barley, and then the hops are, it's not quite Saaz hop, it's a slight pepperiness, and then it's just that kind of faint lemon taste. And then of course, when they've got to that, what they've strived to do, they've got to it, and then they get to call it premium, a premium lager. Really? It's one of them beers that just instantaneously fills you up. It fills your stomach with a gut full of carbonation, and it just makes you feel uneasy straight away. I am so happy the craft beer revolution has taken hold around the world. I like to review these beers, and I'll tell you why now. I'll write that in the title, that name. I'll put it in the tags. I'll put it in the description box, and hopefully when people search for this beer and watch this review, they go and drink some craft beer. They go and try something. I'm pretty sure by now that Namibia has got some craft breweries. The whole world is involved with craft beer now. So if you're watching this and you used to enjoy it, or you think it's okay, and you think it's acceptable to drink because it's cheap and it's widely available and it comes in big cases and it refreshes you, then go out, try some craft beer. Just Google search your local craft brewery. And I know it's going on all around the world. It's bound to be going on in Africa as well. Don't stand for beers like this. They're not worth it. Go and get some local tidy craft beer. Rating then for Windhoek Lager. Rah. It's just offensive. It's just nasty stuff. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Put your comments in the comments box. Please subscribe to our daily beer reviews, and cheers.